In this final video, I'll show you how I created the new directory to put the sorted images into and how I copy or move those images using the shutils module. Continuing from where we left off in the previous video, I use a for loop to cycle through each of the keys in my dictionary of path lists. Those keys, of course, are the letters of the alphabet. For each key, I check to see if any images had been found with captions beginning with that letter by indexing that key and checking to see if there's any contents in that list. If I do have images to put in the sort directory for that letter, then I generate a path to the sort directory by using the OS module's path join function to append the key to the user's specified destination directory. After that, I use the path exists function to check if a folder with that path name already exists in the file system. If it does not, then I'll need to create it, and I do that by passing that path to the makeDirs function. I've put the makeDirs function inside of a try except block because there are several things that can go wrong, such as the user not having permission to create the directory. If that happens, then I just print the error message to the output console. Once the directory has been created for that letter, if it needed to be, then I use a for loop to cycle through all of the files to sort into that directory. Depending on whether the user selected the copy files checkbox on the GUI, I use the copy or the move function to relocate the image files. Both of these functions come from the shutils module, which I imported at the beginning of the program. It provides a number of high-level file operations. Just as with the makeDirs function, I've enclosed both the copy and move function in try except blocks because they'll raise I/O errors if the user does not have the correct permissions to perform the operation. If the copy or move block does succeed, then it will execute the else block, which prints a message to the console and increments a variable I created up above to keep track of the number of image files that were successfully sorted. The input parameters for the copy and move functions are identical. The first parameter is the path of the file to copy or move, and the second parameter is the destination path of where you want that file to go. I generate that path by appending the file name to the key path by using the path join function. I extract just the file name from the entire path by using the split function to break it up into a list of path elements divided by the directory slashes, and then I grab the last item from that list by using a negative index, and that'll be just the file name. At the very end, after the for loop has processed the sortDirs dictionary for all the letters of the alphabet and moved the images to where they need to be, I use the message box to let the user know that the program is completed and let them know how many image files were successfully sorted. I hope this program helped to teach you how easy it is to access, create, and move files and folders using the Python OS and shutil modules.